In this video, we will learn how to do advanced settings in MS Project. So the path we have file, options, then advanced. So advanced options for working with product. So actually, MS Product provides advanced settings to customize users' experience and product behavior and display preferences. So these settings are categorized into different sections. You can see journal section, then project web app. So let's take an overview one by one of all these options. Okay, so the first we have a general option. Actually, these settings control the basic behavior when working with the MS project. So first you can see set auto filter on the new product. So actually when it will be enabled, so filters are automatically applied to the product columns, allowing users to quickly filter tasks and resources, etc. Okay. So second, we have a prompt for product into a new product. So actually, it displays a dialog box asking for product details, start date, calendars, etc. After that, you can see we have here show ad in user interface error. So if it will be enabled, so any errors related to the installed add-ins will be shown. Okay, so then we have a open last file on startup. So automatically opens the most recently used project file when Microsoft project starts. Okay, so if you need, so you can check in this option. So undo levels, you can see we have up to 20. So actually it determines how many actions can be undo. Okay, higher value allow more undo steps, but may slow down the performance. Okay, so you can increase or decrease the undo levels as per your requirements. After that, we have product web app. So you can see allow team members to reassign tasks. So actually, these settings apply only when working with the MS product connected to the product web app. Okay, so it allow team members to reassign task. If this option will be able, so team members can transfer their assigned task to the other in a product web app. Okay, so uh, actually this option is grayed out because this example is likely not connected to the product web app. Okay, you can see. Okay, so after that we have planning wizard. So this planning wizard provides tips and suggestions to help users manage product effectively. Advi- Advice for planning visa, you can see actually it enables guidelines while planning products. Okay, so second advice about the using product, so show tips on it show tips on how to use MS product. Okay, third advice about the scheduling, it actually provides the recommendation for ask schedulings, etc. So for last one, you can see advice about the error. So actually, it displays the explanation for errors that may occur during the scheduling. Okay, so uh, I think keep all the enables for beginners. Okay, but advanced users may disable them. So it's up to you. Next, we have a general options for this project. So actually, these settings affect only the currently selected project. Okay, so you can see automatically add a new resource and task. So if this option will be enabled, so project will automatically creates and resources and task when reference in schedule. Okay, so next we have a default standard rate, then default overtime rate. So uh, actually, Default standard rates sets the default hourly wages for resources. This impacts cost calculation. Then second, we have the default overtime rate. So actually it defines the overtime pay rates for the resources. Uh, Actually, these two options based on the company policy. Okay, so you can add it. You can add as per the company policy. So after that, we have a edit option. Actually, edit options you can say controls and how users interact with cells and links in product. Okay. So the first option allows cells drag and drop. So actually, if this option will be enabled, so the dragging cells to move or copy data similar to the Excel. Okay, so second option you can see we have a moves selection after enter. So actually, this option we can use to move the selected selection down when pressing enter, just like in Excel. So then we have a ask to update automatically link. So actually it prompts a user before updating a external task link from the other products. The fourth one we have added directly in cell. So this option allows users to modify cells contents without opening a separate dialog box. Okay, so next, we have here the display settings. Okay, so actually, these you can say customize the visual interface and the recent project access. First, you can see show this number of the recent projects. So you can see we have a 25. So actually, it defines how many recently open projects appear in the list. Okay, so if you want less number, so you can decrease this number. If you want more, so you can also increase. By default, system will show us only the 20, up to 25 the recently opened projects. Okay, so second, you can see quickly access this number of the recent projects. So actually it's pins recent projects to the file menu for quick access. So next you can see we have a show this number for unpinned recent folder. So you can see we have a 20. So actually it defines how many folders appear in the open recent list. So next we have a show status bar. Actually this option displays the status bar at the bottom showing task progress and dates. So second you can see we have here the show scroll bars. So this option enables vertical and horizontal scroll bars. Show windows you can see in the task bars. It allows multiple opens project to appear as a separate windows in the taskbar. Next, we have a show QLE links in the indicators. So actually, QLE is the quick launch elements, okay, which shortcuts for the frequently used tools. So next we have a internal IDs to match the different language or renamed organizer items between projects. So you can say it helps to maintain the consistency between products that have the different language settings. So next you can see the automatically added new view tables, filters and groups to the global. Okay, automatically added items to the global product template, so they are available so to use in all of your projects. Okay, so instead of just the product they were created in, so you can use these options as per your requirement for under which we have in a display. So after that, you can see we have a display options for this product. Actually, These settings define how times units and labels appears in a project. So minutes, you can see minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years. Okay, so you can set the abbreviation for these time units. For example, minutes for MIN for minutes. Okay, so HR for hours. So these are the useful for the customizing product reports and Gantt chart view. Okay, so we can also add the space before label. You can see here. If we will have a checked in these options, a space is added before the time units. Okay, so next we have the show product summary task. Okay, actually display a top level summary task for the entire product, like the product name, etc. Okay. So we can also do some the same settings in the main window. Okay, so after that we have here the underline the hyperlinks. So if you have a checked here, so the any hyperlink in the product schedule will be underlinked. Okay, so hyperlink colors, then hyperlink colors are the forward hyperlink colors. You can see here both we have here. So customize the colors so for the hyperlinks and the visited hyperlinks. So it actually it enhance the readability of the links in the product. Okay, so next, you can see we have here the cross project linking options for this project. So under this option, you can see we have four options, but three are the linked. Okay, so show external successor. So actually display tasks from the other projects that depend on a task from the this project. Okay, so next we have the show external predecessor. So actually it displays the task from the other projects that this project depends on. So third we have the show links between the project dialog box on open. So actually this option displays a dialog box listing the dependencies between the project when the file is open. Okay, so the fourth one is that is the enabled. So actually this option you can say if we will check, so automatically update the external dependencies when changes occur in the link project. Okay, so you can choose as per your requirement. So after that we have a very important option. That one is the earned value option for this project. So actually, earned value management (EVM) is used to measure the product performance. Okay, so default task and value method. If you click on drop down, so we have two options here: percentage complete and physical percentage complete. So mm, actually, percentage complete earned value is based on task completion percentage. Okay, so second option you can see physical percentage completes. Actually earned value is based on the physical work progress, so you can choose as per your requirement. By the way, this first option is the best option. Okay, you can also change this option as per the requirement of your product. Okay, when we will update this product, so we can change this option. Second option, we have a baseline for the earned value calculation. If you click on drop down, so you can see different baseline one, two, three. So we will choose the first option. At least it's a selection when baseline, for example, baseline one or two, or we will uh, choose the first option only. Okay, so that is used for the comparison. So baseline, is the fixed reference point when we will have our schedule approved. So then we will when then we will move to the execution phase, and then we will set the baseline on our approved schedule. Okay, so Baseline, again, let me share. Baseline is the fixed reference point for tracking product performance. Okay. After that, we have calculation options for this project. So these settings actually control how task progress and scheduling are calculated. So first, you can see move and of the complete parts after the status state back to the status state. Actually, it's a adjust completed task. So they align with the project's current status state. Okay. And second, move start, you can see move start or move start off for remaining parts before the status state forward to the status state. So actually, it's this option, you can say, ensures that the incomplete tasks are scheduled from the current status state to onward. Okay. So after that, we have the edits to total percentage. You can see here, percentage will be separate to the status state. So if checked this option, so change to the percentage complete will be distributed evenly across the product timeline. Okay. So the last option here, we have calculate multiple critical paths. So actually, if we will click in this option, you can see, if we will click this option, we can click in this option. So it's depend as per your requirement. So if we will click in this option, so this option allows tracking of the multiple independent critical paths. Okay, this option is useful for the complex projects, so with the multiple project phases. Okay, so next, you can see we have here the task are critical if slack is less than or equal to. So actually, this option, you can say, defines the threshold for marking a task as a critical. We can enter here 1, 2, 3 as per your requirement. So the standard is this 0. So if set to 0 days, so task with no slack flexibility are marked critical. Okay, so this was an overview of the advanced settings in MS Project. So actually, there are some options these are very important. Okay, if you want to be a professional project planner or a project scheduler, so you must know all about these settings. Okay, so these are very helpful for the professionals. You can modify, you can change the settings as per your company policy. So I hope everything's clear. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.